Hi everyone, welcome back to Korean Blossom, Volume 2, Episode 10. So, in short, there isn't really much progress going on, and in last episode, Keiji, Lily, and Uni went to the abandoned warehouse, and they found no clues or information as to where Lala is, and how Arne crashed onto planet Earth. So Arne is made of fractal metal, and fractalum attracts to other fractalum, and the abandoned warehouse had no traces of fractalum or fractal, something that got contaminated or immersed with fractalum. So now they're back to square one, and it's now business as usual, with Kumiko and Keiji working at the Works Workshop, Shino being a maid at the maid cafe, and Lily, Uni, and Arne doing community service at the Hama Town Center. So let's see what happens next, and I'm not really sure how this will proceed from here. But first, let's hear Kumiko saying, So this sudden outburst from Kumiko comes as she's finishing up work on a set of metal boxes. Wait, what's this all of a sudden? So are you still thinking about breakfast? So the fact that Shino is bad at cooking and she always buys breakfast for everyone.
そうじゃなくて、アルネを宇宙に返すための方法。出来合いのロケットなんてどうだろう?
Well, I'm sure that would be expensive. So you mean we should just try and get a rocket from somewhere?
そうそう。さすがに衛星を打ち上げるようなのは無理だけどさ、個人でやってる人や企業に当たってみるっていうのはどうかな?
Well, I'm sure that costs a lot of money just to rent a few hours.
それなら航空宇宙工学的な問題もある程度はクリアになっているわけだし、なんとかなりそうな気がしない？ほら、アルネンを宇宙に送るなら人間よりは簡単なはずだから、デチューンすればいいわけじゃない？それなら私たちにも何かできそうだし。
And what? We're supposed to just drop a line to those top aerospace manufacturers? And even if we could get in contact with them, and they ate up our explanation about the existence of aliens, there's no way we'll be able to avoid the public eye at that point. That's true.
そこは、なんとか秘密にしてもらうとか?
Well, it'll be hard to do so. So these are private enterprises we're talking about, and even if their business is building rockets, it'd be hard to get their cooperation if there's no profit in it for them. And besides, I can't really think of any companies like that anyways.
あれはほら、ケイジのお父さんたちは宇宙関係の開発をして。
Well, it's best not to bring up Keiji's parents because you know why.
ごめん、今のは失言だった。
Well, don't worry. I was only keeping quiet because I wanted to hear what you had to say.
でも。
Well, that was my thought at first too. Worst case scenario, we could use what happened with my parents as a cover. Well, I wonder how. So, if you remember from Volume 1, Keiji's parents died in some accident in their lab.
それはなんかちょっと違うと思う。
And I wonder how they can relate that to launching Arne back into space. Yeah, that's why I'm not going to do it. And yeah, well, they did work in that field, but their research is related to energy production, and it's a completely different area. So if I remember, it was probably like nuclear-based energy production, and that can be dangerous.
そうなんだ。 なんかごめんね。思いつきでベラベラと熱くなって。
So why do you look so dejected?
いや、私空回ってるなーって。
Well, at least it was some good ideas to consider. Well, what you're saying? Well, I really appreciate that you're contributing all these ideas. There you go. I'm the one who should be feeling sorry for turning them down every time.
そんな、いつも仕事の時はそうじゃん。あるねんじゃないけどさ、適材適所だって。刑事がそうやってブレーキしてくれるから、私はプカプカと浮かれずにいられるんじゃん。むしろ現役の時に刑事みたいなコーチがいてくれたらって感じだしさ。そしたら私も調子に乗ってあんな事故を起こさなかっただろうし。
Well, I'm sure that accident inside the Lily Uni spaceship, that has nothing to do with trying to get Arne back into space. Kumiko?
あ、ごめん。なんか変な話になっちゃったね。ほんと、私ってそっかしくて。いやー、でもそっか。やっぱ出来合いのロケットは望み薄か。また何か考えなきゃな。何？まだ何か言いたいことある？
No, well, just, well, thanks.
はい？何？
Well, to tell you the truth, somewhere inside, I already have given up on the whole idea. So no matter how much research I do, the conclusion is the same. So it just seems impossible. But talking to you like this makes me realize that maybe there are still options I haven't yet considered. And that's really encouraging.
そうですか。
Oh, okay, I guess. Well, don't blush.
いや、照れるでしょ、こんなの。予想外の方向から予想外のものが飛んできてんだよ。
Well, honestly, I'm a bit embarrassed too.
なんだ、私と同じじゃん。
Well, I just wanted to say how I felt.
で、さっきの言葉？
Well, it warms my heart even more to see that Kumiko is embarrassed to say the word thanks out loud. Yeah, well, there really is a right job for everyone. Though not in the sense that Arne meant it this morning. And just as it feels natural for Shino to be in the kitchen, it also feels natural for you to be here, stressing out with me over all this. And it's so easy to take it for granted, but I'm really grateful to you. I guess. Well, with that one short sentence, she grabs my shoulders and spins me around. Wait, Kumiko?
いや、ごめん。こっち見ないで。私今、顔すっごいことになってるから。
Wait, what? So I can't wipe that silly grin off your face?
いやいや、それだけで済むならいくらでも見せてあげるっての。
Hey, I'm Kumiko. Wait, you don't have to, tug.
いや、ごめん。ほんと、待って。
Hey, you're more shy than I thought.
違う。今のは刑事が悪い。刑事が悪い。
Okay. And I nod, unable to do anything but, let's see, acquiesce with that pressure on my back. I just wanted to tell her how grateful I was.
あのさ、刑事。
Yes? Wait, Kumiko?
あのさ。
So she tightly grabs the back of my overalls.
あるね。絶対に宇宙に返してあげようね。
Yeah, so let's do it. And her hands drop from my back in fatigue. And for some reason, I get the feeling that she's meant to say something else. It's just a hunch, though. But considering how easy Kumiko gets embarrassed, it's, let's see, not so odd that she would blurt out something less likely to make her feel or blush instead. Okay, so Arne's here. So, turning towards the voice, I spot Arne approaching with a big bag in her hand, or just a bag. Oh, Arne, well, thanks. Wait, so it's already lunchtime? Well, this is perfect, since it's too late to order takeout now.
あるね。何もこんなタイミングで。
So Arne went ahead and did the order first. Well, what's your problem, Kumiko? We've been chatting for ages. Let's have a quick lunch and get back to work.
わかった。わかったから、すぐにご飯を買ってくるから。あるね。その手提げは貸して。はい、ケイジ。
Okay, here you go. And what's with that pathetic scream? Arne came all the way here to give us food, and we really ought to go ahead and eat it. So why are you, Kumiko, thinking about ordering something? So what's in there? Wait, Kumiko, so what's wrong? Inside the bag are some strange objects wrapped in plastic. Oh, so rice cakes.
おにぎりだよ、おにぎり。海苔があるでしょ。
So I think Kumiko made these, and that's why she's embarrassed. Well, you're right. Well, they were so sticky and squishy to the touch, and I'm sure they were some innovative new form of rice cake.
そんなこと言うなら食べなくていいです。返して。
Well, if you're gonna make fun of it, then you'll have none. No. Well, I'll eat them. But how do you know what Arne was going to bring?
それは。
Oh, so you made these, right, Kumiko?
今日はしのさんのお弁当もないし、せっかくだからアルネンと作ったの。
Well, I don't think it's bad. And plus, Arne did help, and I'm sure Arne wants Keiji to see or taste her work.
そう、アルネたちのお昼持ってくるのにおだちんももらった。
So Arne holds out her hand to show me something. And in the palms, a single 10 yen coin, Arne's going rate. I see. So why do you keep it a secret from me?
いや、秘密にしてたっていうか、ご覧の通りおはぎですし、自分で食べて処理しようかなって。
So they turned out bad. Well, that's a lot to eat by yourself.
ご飯全部加工した。
Well, don't call it processing.
いや、もうあの作業工程は加工と言っても過言ではなかったね。
Well, how do you make these exactly? I look at the white clumps of rice in the bag with amazement. And Shino always cooks 450 grams of rice in the morning, enough for 4 people, and these rice balls must contain the same amount. Oh well, let's eat anyways. And I wonder if they'll share it with Shino afterwards. Oh well, Then again, she knows a maid. I'm sure she gets to eat whatever's offered at the cafe for lunch.
待って待って刑事
What now? So that's what's for lunch, right? So I'm sorry for calling them rice cakes.
そうじゃなくて手まだ洗ってないでしょ
That makes sense. Okay, oh yeah, you're right. Oops, so my hand is still covered in grease from all those machines. And I had been planning to go straight back to work after lunch. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands quickly.
刑事
Wait, so what's up with you today? So you're all tongue-fed or tongue-tied.
手洗うの時間かかるでしょ私が食べさせてあげる
Wait, what? So why would you offer me this? This sounds not Kumiko-like.
ほら私今日は手が汚れるような作業はしてないしほら今中に入ってるおしぼりで手拭いたしね
It's alright. So if I only touch the plastic wrap, I should be able to eat them fine. So I'll try not to directly touch the rice balls.
そんな油の匂いがした手で
But then again, oil's pretty heavy. Yeah, that might be tough now that I mention it. So Keiji will still want to wash his hands. And though it'll take me about 5 minutes to go get all the grease off my hands, I'll have to clean out the dirt from under my fingernails too.
すぐに作業に戻るならまた汚れるわけだしさ助手としてのお手伝いってわけ
No, really, that too?
はいはい午後一には終わらせておきたいんでしょあら一つ目いくよ
Well, anyways, I'm going to feed you.
はい
Okay, and it'd be a waste of time to discuss this any further, so I obey and open my mouth. Okay, so he's eating it.
どうでしょ
Sticky and squishy.
うダメだろダメって正直に言ってよ
Well, there's no way I can say what I really think when she's looking at me like that. One more bite, please?
おお意外な反応てっきりあれなのかと
And yet you decided to, let's see, cram it in my mouth anyways.
まあまあ食べるって言ったのはそっちなんで自己責任で
But you said you're going to try it.
はい具こぼさないように気をつけてね
So here's another one.
どう
So how's it this time? It's not really any different from the first one, or the last bite.
あそりゃそうか
But if you really want to know, it feels kind of weird to have someone feed me when I'm not sick or injured or anything.
まあ確かにそうだけどねでもおかげで早く仕事に戻れるんだからよかったでしょ
But now you don't have to waste time washing your hands and then getting it dirty after lunch. Yeah, but Kumiko, don't forget to grab your share too. So Arnie's eating too, you know. And it looks like Arnie's enjoying it.
まあ私は急ぎの仕事ないし刑事の餌付けが終わってからでいいや
Well, don't call it kibble. Okay, so,
ごめんはい次行くよ
So, as I'm chewing, a thought crosses my mind. But seriously, why do you decide to make lunch?
刑 ケイジ、今日親方に呼ばれて早めに出たじゃない？その後、アルネンと話してたらそういう流れになったの。飯まず返上。
Oh, so it was because of that conversation from this morning?
だってね、女の子に料理の腕は必須みたいに言われちゃこっちも立つ瀬がないというか、ねえ。
Okay, so in the morning, but there's no need to force yourself to do something you're not good at. Neither of you are actually interested in cooking anyways, right? Well, I didn't mean it like that.
分かってる。適材適所で言えばそこが私の場所じゃないってことは。だからまあこうして工場で助手してるわけだし。
Okay, again.
はいはい。でも自分の場所じゃないからって諦めるのはなんか悔しくてさ。
So I sparked that competitive spirit of yours.
そうそう。でも力が入りすぎたのか、おにぎりのつもりがおはぎになっちゃったけどね。
Well, I've said I'm sorry, and these rice balls don't taste that bad.
はいはい。同情票ありがとうございますよだ。
Well, believe me, so a little salt is what you want when you are, let's see, feeling tired, and it's really giving me the boost of energy I'll need to get through this afternoon. Oh, so Kumiko, there's a grain of rice on your finger. And I open my mouth and lean in towards Kumiko's fingertip, and he eats it. Hey, you scared me, so I could have taken your finger off, so I would have bit so hard.
いや、だって突然だからびっくりして。
Well, but aren't you always doing stuff like this with Arne?
そうだったけど、びっくりはした。
But then again, Arne is metal, so she can handle it. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'll give you a warning next time.
言うんだっていうかやめないんだ。どういうプレイ？
Well, what do you mean role playing? Oh wait, so I see what she means. Well, crap, I keep forgetting that Kumiko's a girl in my own age, and I can't just go about licking her fingers without reverse or reserve. And in fact, even if she was not my age, let's see, it's still not something I should be doing. Well, wow, yeah, well, I'm sorry. It was just an impulse.
まあいいや、食べよう。もうさっさと食べきっちゃおう。ほら、
wait, no, really.
ほら午後一の仕事が待ってますよ、先輩。
So anyways, hurry up. So you gotta get back to work. Well, don't know that, but okay. And it's only ever at times like this that she actually treats me like her boss. And as Kumiko tries cramming more food in my mouth, I accidentally catch her finger between my lips again. And she pulls it out with a plop. And for some reason, Keiji wants a picture of it.
だって先輩が指を背中ゾゾゾゾって。
Wait a minute, so do you hear something? Oh, it's not Keiji taking photos. Oh, so Arne is the one that's clicking the shutter button. and a rice ball stuffed in her mouth, Arne points in the direction of our visitor. Oh, so it's not Arne with the camera.
いや遊びに来てみたら特殊なプレイ現場に遭遇しちゃって、かなでさんホクホクですよ。
Oh, so it's Kanade. And I have a feeling that she wants to upload these pictures to her cloud server. Hey, Kanade-san, have you been watching us the whole time?
久美子ちゃんがドローンとした顔であーんをし始めた時からね。
Oh, so that was entertaining.
いいプレイだったわ。
Well, I don't want thumbs up for that. And don't call it roleplay or RP something. She's just giving me my kibble, that's all. Wait, on second thought, that doesn't sound any less weird.
あら、そうなの久美子ちゃん。ただの飼育だったの？
Oh, so the idea of you feeding Keiji, that's kind of special.
あ
Kumiko, there's someone who speaks or sneaks people's photos without permission that we're dealing with here. And it's best that you just tell her what she wants to know.
洗ってきます。
Okay, I give up. I'm just gonna go wash my hands, so... Goodbye! Well, I know, it must have felt creepy, but she didn't need to be so obvious about it.
こういうのを見に来たのよね。
Kanade-san? I can smell the alcohol in your breath from all the way over here. So please don't tell me you've been drinking in the middle of the day again. So, the usual...
正確には朝方までみんなと飲んでて二日酔いに向かい酒って感じです。
Well, I'm sure drinking more just makes it worse. And I'm starting to question whether you actually have a salary job like a normal person.
本当よね。裏若き男女の甘酸っぱい盗作プレイを眺めてるだけで補給金が出るなんて最高すぎるわ。
And she's not even ashamed in the slightest. Well, it's because she's drunk.
ダメ人間。
Oops, so my thoughts must have linked with Arne's again. Or was that now Arne feels herself? So she's matured a lot after all. So maybe Arne can sense what I'm thinking of. So yes, Kanade has no sense at all. Well, we've been seeing a lot of you recently.
だって私この街大好きだもん。
Well, then why don't you just move here? So I'm sure everyone would welcome you with open arms. Kanade-san.
そっか、みんな大歓迎か。本当にそうならいいんだけどね。
Wait, Kanade-san? And that smile of hers makes me uneasy. She doesn't look like her usual self somehow.
刑事、大変。
Wait, so what's wrong, Kumiko? So is there a rat in the toilet again?
違う。シノさんが倒れたって。
So I wonder if this is a way for Kumiko to pull Keiji away from the Kanade who's drunk and acting strange. Wait, so what do you mean?
わかんない。でもリリが言うには熱が出てて苦しそうだったって。
Wait, a fever?
おはよう、ケイ君、アルネちゃん。
So in the last episode, 1, Shino woke up late, and 2, she was coughing even though she says like, well, it's okay, I just choked on something. And it looks like it's not Shino choking on something. Well, come to think of it, she doesn't look well this morning. That's true. And she said she choked on some milk. There you go. But she must have already been feeling sick. Man, that girl has no idea how to look after herself properly. Or basically look over her health. Well, Kumiko, so Shino's still at the cafe.
喫茶店の近くのバス停で倒れてるのを見つけて、今は喫茶店で休ませてるんだって。
Okay, got it. Let's go.
待ってケイジ、午後一の仕事があるでしょ?
Well, I'm sure Keiji has a legitimate excuse about why he has to quit early or end his shift early. Well, but you know.
大丈夫。私が様子見てくるから、ケイジはここでまずは仕事を終わらせて。
Well, I'll go look after Shino, and you just continue your work here.
ほっぽってきたなんて知ったら、それこそシノさんますます体調悪くしちゃうよ。
Well, I guess so. So, can I leave it to you then?
もちろん。適材適所。そのための助手じゃない。
Okay, so I'll leave it to you.
アルネも行く。待って、何かの病気だったら？異星人のアルネちゃんは大丈夫なの？平気。アルネ、人のかかる病気にはならない。そう、わかったわ。なら私もついていくわ。アルネちゃんはどこに行ったの？
So wait, so why is Kanade worried about Arne? Or like, where she's going? Oh, so Arne's right there.
ほら、Kanade乗って。
Well, I don't think you need a Vorks to take care of this.
ちょっと、ボークス？これ、修理中だったんじゃないの？でもアルネなら動かせるの。もしかして、例のアルネちゃんの力で動かしてるの？
Yeah, sort of, but...
待ってアルネ、そんなので言ったら迷惑だって。私が工場の車出すから乗って。奏さんも。分かったわ。それじゃあケイジ君、先に行ってるわね。じゃあねケイジ、あとはよろしく。
Okay, so, see you. Yes, so please make sure Shino-san is okay. And with a determined nod of the assent, Kumiko gets in the truck and goes off. And I try to suppress my apprehension as I watch them leave. Okay, so I wonder if Shino is okay. So it looks like it's now night. So I ended up squeezing in another rush stop after that, and by the time I am ready to wrap it up and go home, it is already late. I'm home. So Kanade-san, how is Shino?
大丈夫よ。さっき電話で話した通り、夏風邪と貧血で倒れただけだから。
So, just a general cold, so nothing bad. But still.
ケイジ君、落ち着いて。心配なのはわかるわ。でも、そんな汗だくのドロドロで病人に会っちゃダメ。
So it's best if you leave Shino alone. And it's only when she says this that I realize how sweaty I actually am. So maybe Keiji needs to first wash up.
心配なのはわかるけど、そんなんじゃ余計気を使わせてしまうわよ。
Okay.
聞き分けがあってよろしい。じゃあ、顔と手を洗って、シャツだけでも着替えてきなさい。
Okay, so I'm really useless, am I? Well, not to have noticed something so basic.
でもね、ケイジ君。私だったら、 そんな風に駆けつけてくれたら、その汗舐めてあげたくなるぐらい嬉しいわよ。
And that sounds so wrong. That doesn't exactly make me very happy.
そうなの？
And it's amazing that she's genuinely surprised at the tenor of my answer. And after making an effort to clean myself up, I head for Shino-san's room. Hey, Shino-san, so it's Keiji. Can I come in?
いいよ。
Okay. Good. So, judging by her voice, she seems to be in good spirits at least.
おかえり、ケイ君。
And here we see Shino. Shino-san, I'm home, so should you be acting up like this?
平気。ああ、でもあんまり近づかないでね。映っちゃうと大変だし。
Okay. And I sit down on a cushion on the floor, and the cushions are positioned some distance from the bed, so presumably under Shino-san's instruction. Well, you seem well. That's a relief.
もうみんな大げさなんだから。それでも大事にしなきゃね。
So turning around, I spot Kanade-san, who isn't there when I entered the room.
あ、すみません。ご迷惑をおかけします。もうここに来るたびにそれを聞かされて、ちょっと姑いじめなのかしらって思っちゃうわ。姑って私結婚もまだなのに。いや、そこは奏さん、姑とかいう年じゃないですよとか突っ込んで欲しかったのだけれど。
So I wonder if Kanade has the same complex that Yuka Misumi from Yuki Koimel has. So the fact that, well, I'm 30 and I'm still single, and it really hurts when I see that my friends and colleagues all have new last names because of their marriage.
ああ、すみません。私ぼーっとしてて。
Well, I don't think that's something you have picked up on, even if you were your usual self.
もう、ケイ君？二人ともナチュラルにお姉さんに厳しいな。やけ酒していい？
Well, not at all. Make sure you invite Pops and the others too.
本当に行けずになっちゃってま。シーノ、水と冷えシート持ってきた。
So Arne arrives with both objects balanced on a tray.
アルネちゃん、ありがとう。あ、奏でまた勝手に出ていく。
Wait, you, go outside.
ね、ちょっとぐらいいいじゃない。せっかくケイジ君が来たんだし。
So I think Arne feels that, well, Kanade, you're no help, so why don't you step out?
人間は病気うつるかもだからダメ。
Oh, so Arne's like, well, I'm safe because I'm metal, so I'm immune to all those diseases, but you humans, so Keiji and Kanade, you two are vulnerable, so it's best to leave it all to me.
はいはい、わかったわ。だから押さなくても出ていくから。ケイジも終わったらすぐ出る。シノのお世話はアルネのお仕事だから。
There you go. Okay.
それじゃあシノ、お大事に。じゃあね。あとは二人でごゆっくり。はーい。
So Shino's gentle tone appears to nudge them through the door. Arne's really eager to help, isn't she?
自分は病気がうつらないから 適材適所なんだって。張り切って可愛いよね。はあ、抱っこしてギューギューしたい。
But still, Shino's sick, so... Hey, you're still sick, so don't get too carried away.
気をつけるね。
Seriously, please do.
平気だと思ったんだよ。ただちょっといろいろ重なっちゃったみたいで。ケイ君？
You were coughing this morning too, but I didn't realize it.
それ以上はダメ。ケイ君、謝らないで。
Oh, I'm sorry. And that gentle but unambiguous instruction coaxes a meek nod from me.
ケイ君、私はね、むしろ気づかれなくて嬉しいんだよ。
So her words are a shot through the heart. I see. You're right, Shino.
そうだよ、ケイ
Or
君。
Shino-san.
私、本当に嬉しい。
Huh? Well, I just wanted to keep going at Shino-san's gentle smile without saying a word. Or gazing at her. So her cheeks are red, she's likely a little feverish, but her smile is perfectly tranquil. And the pain in my chest from earlier slowly fades away.
でも本当に大丈夫だと思ったんだけどな。
So, do you think it's just a summer cold?
多分ね。
Wait, I went too fast. So anyways, what's wrong?
ああ、いや、ほら、女性特有のね。
Oh. So that's why she was so tired that she overslept this morning. That makes sense.
頭痛と貧血に猛暑が重なっちゃってね。いつものバス停を降りたところでふらっと来ちゃって。近くにいた常連のおばあちゃんも最初私が日向ぼっこしてるだけかと思って後で聞いて驚いたって言っててね。悪いことしちゃったな。
So she let the staff know and then Uni and the others came to pick you up.
思ったよりも疲れてたみたい。
Well, you've been working too hard lately.
これぐらいどうってことないって。むしろうちのお仕事をケイ君たちに手伝ってもらって楽させてもらってるよ。
Well, you don't really have to shower me with flattery when you're in this state, okay?
本当だよ。確かにアルネちゃんのことや喫茶店のお手伝いとか大変なことはたくさんあるよ。でもそれは大変なことだけど辛いことじゃないから。
Well, Shino-san,
私こそごめんね、心配かけて。お仕事に集中できなかったでしょ。
so you're allowed to apologize, Shino-san, but not me.
本当だ、ごめんね。
And Shino is still apologizing. So this girl, I still care for, smiles and apologizes again. And honestly, she has absolutely no clue how to take care of herself properly. So are you okay?
平気。むしろケイ君の顔見たら元気出たよ。いつも。
Oops, I went too fast, so let's see what Shino had to say. Wait, actually, we just want to hear her.
平気。むしろケイ君の顔見たら元気出たよ。いつもありがとね。
There you go. Well, maybe I'm overthinking, but she really isn't feeling good from the sounds of it.
うつっちゃ悪いし、私もそろそろ眠くなってきたかな。
Yeah, I get it. So get some rest, Shino-san.
はーい。お見舞いありがとう。
So from that syrupy tone of voice, it sounds like she's already drifting off into the land of Nod. So I quietly head out the room.
申し訳ない。完全に私の監督不行き届きだ。何でもするから言ってくれ。
Well, I'm sure it's not Lily's fault that Shino collapsed like that. Because, well, Shino should have been more careful when she wasn't feeling well. She was coughing, and she tried to play it off with, I just choked on milk. So, this looks like a good place to stop. So, in the next episode, I'm hoping to see Lily and Uni complete their community service, because I feel that it's starting to drag down the overall objective of this volume. So they want to find Lala and maybe learn more about her and find ways to launch RNA back into space. And with all the work that's going on, so the Works Workshop, the Maid Cafe, and the community service, it's making it difficult for them to continue progress. So, anyways, I'm sure Shino will be all recovered, all cured and healed in the next episode. But anyways, with that in mind, I'll see you later.